Among the many pennies minted throughout American history, one particular coin from the mid-20th century continues to astonish collectors and coin experts alike: the 1950 D Lincoln Wheat Penny. Though it may seem like an everyday coin to the untrained eye, certain examples of this penny have sold for up to $23,900 in today's market. That's right. What was once worth a single cent in 1950 can now fetch nearly $24,000, depending on condition and rarity. But what exactly makes this coin so valuable? To understand its worth, it's important to dive into the coin's history, mintage, condition grades, and the market forces that influence collector demand. Minted in Denver, as denoted by the small D beneath the date on the obverse side, the 1950 D penny was produced in large numbers. Over 334 million coins were struck that year. At first glance, this might suggest that the coin should be common. However, in the world of numismatics, sheer mintage numbers don't always dictate value. What matters more is how many of those coins remain today in exceptional, uncirculated condition, and even more so, how many survive in premium grades with full red luster. Most circulated 1950 D pennies today are worth only a few cents to a few dollars. However, the rarest examples, those graded MS67 Plus red, have sold for eye-popping figures. One such coin, in pristine mint condition and graded by a professional third-party service such as PCGS or NGC, was sold at auction for as much as $23,900. That kind of price isn't attached to just any penny. It reflects the extreme scarcity of flawless examples that show no signs of wear, contain their original red copper brilliance, and exhibit strong, sharp details. The grading scale used in the coin collecting world plays a major role here. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect coin. A grade of MS67RD, mint state 67 red, means the coin has near-perfect surfaces with full red coloration as it appeared when it left the mint. Only a small number of 1950 D pennies ever achieved this level. Most have been subjected to decades of handling, oxidation, and storage in less than ideal conditions, which causes discoloration, scratches, and overall loss of value. Collectors and investors seek these high-grade coins because they represent the best of what's left from a particular issue. It's not just about the coin, it's about owning a superb example of a historical piece, a snapshot of post-World War II America, preserved in time. The desire to own the finest known example of a coin drives fierce competition at auctions and private sales, pushing values into the five-figure range. Even more exciting are the rare mint errors and varieties that exist within the 1950 D series. For instance, some coins feature repunched mint marks, RPMs, or double die errors, where design elements appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. These varieties are highly prized among collectors and can multiply the coin's value, especially when found in mint condition. If a 1950 D penny exhibits a visible repunched D or doubling on the date or lettering, its price could rise well beyond the average market value, even into several $1,000s on its own. The coin's design is another appealing aspect. Like all wheat pennies struck from 1909 to 1958, the 1950 D features the famous Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. On the reverse are two wheat stalks flanking the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. This reverse design gives the series its nickname, the Lincoln Wheat Cent. It's a timeless design that's loved by collectors across generations, and the nostalgia surrounding the Wheat Penny series adds further appeal to coins like the 1950 D color also plays a significant role in valuation. Lincoln cents are typically graded for color as either brown, BN, red-brown, RB, or red RD. Red coins, those that have retained their bright copper tone, are worth the most, particularly in higher grades. This makes the MS67 Plus RD examples incredibly rare and highly sought after. A coin with even a slight hint of red luster, if graded high enough, can command a major premium. So how can someone determine if their 1950 D penny is potentially valuable? The first step is to carefully examine the coin's condition. If it shows no wear, has a bright red appearance and sharp details, it may be worth getting graded by a professional service. Look out for errors, particularly doubled dies or repunched mint marks, as these will increase desirability. If the coin passes the visual and technical inspection, submitting it to a grading company like PCGS or NGC could unlock its full market potential. Graded coins are more trusted by collectors and usually command higher prices. Auction results provide compelling evidence of just how valuable these coins can be. In one standout case, a 1950D penny graded MS67 Plus RD by PCGS sold at auction for $23,900. This was not due to a mint error or rare variety, but solely because of its immaculate condition and stunning appearance. Such coins are often among the top-known specimens for that date and mint mark, making them must-haves for collectors striving to build a registry set, a complete series of the finest known examples. The 1950D penny also represents an era when coin collecting was just beginning to gain momentum in the United States. During the 1950s, many families began saving coins, and interest in numismatics grew rapidly. However, few collectors at the time had access to the kind of archival quality storage that today's collectors use. As a result, many coins from the era show signs of tarnish or wear. The few coins that were stored in ideal conditions, such as in sealed mint bags or coin albums, are the ones that now reap the highest rewards. It's also important to recognize that demand continues to grow as more people discover the potential of rare coins. The internet has opened up new markets and expanded global access to coin auctions and price guides. This increased visibility has pushed competition and prices to new heights. Coins like the 1950D Wheat Penny are now being pursued not just by American collectors, but by numismatists around the world who appreciate their historical and monetary value. For anyone interested in collecting, investing, or simply learning about rare coins, the 1950D Lincoln Wheat Penny is a powerful reminder of how ordinary objects can become extraordinary treasures. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of American heritage, a link to the past, and a potential windfall for those lucky enough to find one in outstanding condition. Whether tucked away in an old coin jar, passed down through family, or discovered in a roll of pennies, these coins offer both historical fascination and serious financial potential. As the market continues to value coins in top grades more than ever, it's worth paying close attention to those seemingly simple pennies from decades ago. One might just turn out to be a $23,900 gem, waiting to be rediscovered and appreciated once again. So, whether you're a longtime collector or just getting started, always take a closer look, because sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight.